All right, here we are, 1357 Wildwood. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house in South Toledo, just off of Glendale and kind of close to the trail. And this is one of those houses where I'm like, okay, what's the catch? Um, so this is listed for 130, um, and I don't see anything wrong with it. Um, Overall, it looks good for the lead ordinance, vinyl siding, vinyl windows. Roof looks great. They just did a bunch of painting inside. The basement looks fine. I don't see any South Toledo horizontal cracks in the foundation. What's wrong with this house? Or they're just really motivated to sell, one of the two. So backyard's looking nice, you know. So the trail is right behind the fence here and everything, but like I don't hear it very much, and in the house I heard nothing. So I don't think that's a huge detriment. Got a little bit of a shed back there. It does have a newer central AC unit that looks good, except for that really loud motorcycle or dirt bike, whatever it is. Ooh. And there's the honk. Oh my God, that could not have been any more perfectly timed. Um, so the driveway, this is called an adjoining driveway. It is not a shared driveway. That's this house's, there's that house's. So even though they butt up against each other, it's kind of the best situation because, you know, you're not wasting any lot space, but you still have a full driveway. So a little bit of a deck here. Big guy walking on the deck. I feel nothing unstable. That's good. All right, heading on in. So you have the fresh paint smell. This is day one of being active. So it's been upcoming soon for, I think, since Monday. So now what's happening is when you see days on market, it does not mean days active on the market. It means when it first got put into the MLS. So if you have a house that's been coming soon for 2 weeks, day one of being active is going to be day 15. I know it's stupid. Anyway, so they just painted this as evidenced by the painter's tape. So they painted everything but the kitchen and the back room. I'll show you that here in a minute. But paint job looks great. Again, nice windows. The floors are fine, original hardwood floors. The living area, absolutely fine. It's not perfect, but it's not bad enough. I don't think somebody would not live here, if that makes sense, with all the double negatives. This room, a little bit more. Again, I don't see someone not living here because of the floors. If it's really annoying, people will just put a rug over it. Not a big deal. But again, nice blue paint color here. So you got curtain rods already. Honestly, I would just straighten those out or put new curtain rods in and call it a day, since the house is already kind of set up for curtains here. Whoop. Closet, typical closet for around here. And this floor plan is very, very common for South Toledo. So no, the bedrooms are not huge. They never are. The dormer bedroom upstairs is huge. We'll get there here in a second. But yeah, this all looks good. Number two. Who does number two work for? Sorry, it's been a week. All right, so bathroom. Bathroom's doing good. Tile floor, I would get the grout cleaned. Grout's a little gross, but it can absolutely be cleaned. Vanity is fine. This is all fine. Even rocking the bidet. Very nice, very nice. Bathtub, I would see if you could just clean the heck out of this thing. It looks like a little rusty maybe, but the surround, the glass block and everything, that's all fine. We do have what appears to be a working exhaust fan. All is good time. All right, here is our linen closet. And again, they painted this stuff. It looks really good. So no issues whatsoever. All right, up here is probably one of the better dormer spaces that I've seen around here in a while. So it does have an AC unit. We've got 2 fans here, so Yes, they admit it gets hot in here, but they've taken steps to, well, remedy that. Oh, that's hot. That's just, okay, so that's a attic fan. That's just roof access there. That is not closet. I wouldn't use that as a closet. That is hot. Paint up here, not awesome. You do have cedar closet here, very nice. Do we have cedar here? Oh, but we don't, that's fine. But yeah, 2 good closets here. The floors are cool. So maybe paint this, paint this room just white. I wouldn't go anything super crazy with this room here. All right. Turn that off, close that off. It is nice and cool up there. Okay, so kitchen, we're not doing bad. So I'd say the general space is good. Good stove. Fridge is pretty beat up. I'd put another black fridge in there. The red, you can see once upon a time it wasn't done really good. I would paint this. Just paint this neutral to match the rest of the house. Absolutely. Do that, paint the cupboards and everything. Just a nice white like everything else is. Dishwasher, again, not a given around here, so we'll take that. Real tile backsplash. Not fancy, but I think that's fine. Dining area here, or you have the addition back here. This is an addition, absolutely. It looks like it was done pretty well. You can tell on the roof where the addition starts, but it's not awful like a lot of places are. Definitely need to paint this room. Yeah, that's not bad, but you can do better. So people could use this as a formal dining room. They can use the dining area here, use this for extra space, whatever. It makes it very versatile. Good sliding glass door here. Probably needs some vertical blinds or something up here. Yeah. Talk to whoever about that. So, not quite sure, because vertical blinds are a pain in the butt. You usually see them, they break. So, I'm not an interior designer. Talk to whoever. Basement, not gonna lie, I love the beer labels on the handrail. Love it. So, all right, so basement. So here is just extra space. Yes, there's water. There's water at the foundation of every house in Toledo. Downspout extensions, usually your first line of defense. I wouldn't do a whole lot with, the drop ceilings or anything like that. Just put in new light, new fluorescent lights and everything. Call it a day. I wouldn't worry about that. Painting the bricks. See what the inspection report says about that. Let's see what's going on there. Okay. So over here we got pretty new furnace as well. Probably matches the air conditioner outside. We have a replaced stack. This is fantastic. Absolutely one less thing to worry about. Dehumidifier always in Toledo basements makes it feel great. Let's see. Oh, we got a date on this. This is 2019. Heck yeah. So that looks good. Washer dryer hookups here. That looks good too. Electric. There's your vent. Good, great, grand, wonderful. And yep, there's the condensation tube for the air conditioner going down to the floor drain. Very nice. Okay. All right. And then, then this back here, Grandpa's workshop. Electrical panel looking good. There's no lights back here, which that might not be a horrible thing to see if you can't throw one light back here. But yeah, we have new conduit, and you can see Romex there. That's good. We got some old stuff. Bang. Actually, not really. This is all new. Cool. All right. But yeah, everything is nice and labeled here. Or not rusty or anything. Beautiful. That's really not a closet, just the water meters back there. But yeah, I mean, you got, call it half a house to paint, and literally that's it. You move somebody in here. I see no other major issues at all. Rent-wise, you know, 3-bedroom, 1 bath, nice here in South Toledo. I think you're looking at $1,400, maybe $1,350 if you're being conservative. But yeah, I think this is a real solid house for 43614. So there we go.